football is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance. That name, Barbarian and the Warlord. People know who they are. But for the people that don't know who they are, let me explain to you who they are. They are two of the toughest, strongest, meanest professional wrestlers this industry has ever seen. In the 80s, they dominated everyone from Hawk and Animal. In the 90s, they made it to the very top of the WWF. You may be asking yourself, well, Kurt Kilgore, shouldn't you be concerned then if you got two of the best here? Well, the thing about that is I'm not concerned about that. Because while these two men, the Powers of Pain, were the best in the 80s, and they were the best in the 90s, and they were the best for their time, tradition, Andy Anderson, NWA Georgia Heavyweight Champion Tyson, Kurt Kilgore, and let's throw in the 3Bs, are the best of all time. So I implore you, you said tonight that you were going to try to give this audience everything you've got. I invite you, Warlord. I invite you, Barbarian. I invite you, Powers of Pain, to come down to this ring where I know trying is not going to be good enough to make tradition.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weight 251 pounds. He is a former four-time NWA Atlanta heavyweight champion, former NWA Georgia heavyweight champion, and former NWA Georgia tag team champion. He is Andy Anderson. Tyson will be accompanied to the ring by Kurt Kilgore and the Priscilla Kelly. And his tag team partner, Catskill, New York, 217 pounds, and former MCCW heavyweight champion, NWA Action heavyweight champion, NWA Atlanta heavyweight champion, a current AWN tag team champion, the current PLW heavyweight champion, and the current NWA Georgia heavyweight champion, the Dream Tyson Dean. And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by their manager, Milky Lee, both combined weight, 600 pounds, parts unknown, the former World Six-Man Tag Team Champion, the legendary Powers of Pain, the Warlord, the Barbarian! Referee in charge of this contest, referee Tristan Michael.
Right. Ring introductions finished here for this main event of the evening at Bash at the Bridge 2014. Big Chad, we saw a tremendous matchup here, a tag team match earlier this evening. A couple of tag team matches, but this is the match of the night.
That's right.
The NWA Georgia champion, the Dream Tyson Dean, starting off the match against the Barbarian. Warlord inducted into the NWA Atlanta Wrestling Hall of Fame early this evening, and Barbarian, last year's inductee.
That's right.
Two legit Hall of Famers going up against quite possibly two future Hall of Famers. Andy Anderson been in this business longer than Tyson Dean, obviously. Fans behind Warlord and the Barbarian, obviously. No love lost between these two men and the fans here in Georgia, that's for sure. Very obviously, the fans do not care for this bunch and what they stand for and what they do. Looking forward to this match since we heard that these two men were coming a few months ago. Very excited about it. Let's see what Tyson Dean's got in store for the Barbarian here. We saw last year the Barbarian take on AJ Steele at the Bash at the Bridge show event here. Oh, yeah.
Barbarian showing Tyson needed his power right off the bat.
Tyson Dean saying he pulled his hair. Pulled his ears, maybe. All right, you got to be kidding me. If Barbarian pulled on Tyson Dean's ear, it would be laying in the ring right now.
Good call by Tristan Michaels there.
We definitely know Tristan Michaels is going to call it right down the middle. Tyson Dean locking up. Rake of the eyes. A couple of shots to the midsection there from Dean. Shoulder block. Tristan Michaels trying to get him out of the corner, get this back to the center of the ring. Barbarian with a reversal. Dean into the ropes. Huge hip toss there. Warlord into the ring. Hip toss on Andy Anderson. Sends Anderson to the apron as well. And they are both out of the ring.
Powers of paint cleaning house, buddy.
Absolutely. Fans are loving that. Kilgore rubbing Andy Anderson's back down. Anderson came into the ring as Tyson Dean got hip tossed, and Warlord, sensing what was happening, headed into the ring and had a hip toss for Andy Anderson right on top of that. Michaels instituting a 10 count to get these guys back in the ring. Tyson Dean still the legal man. Not really interested in any part of the Barbarian and Warlord at this point.
Two guys who talk big about taking these two guys on. They sure are having a lot of time outside of the ring.
Well, you know, we saw the earlier tag match that Kurt Kilgore didn't feel the need to go down to ringside. And he is certainly down there right now. Dean finally making his way back into the ring. Honestly, an insult to the Barbarian and the Warlord wearing the fur covers for his boots there.
Yeah, I was going to ask about
mocking the history of these two young men. Well, young men, I guess. Tyson Dean wanting no part of Warlord tagging Andy Anderson into the match there.
I remember as a kid watching the Warlord, man, he had those big chains wrapped around him as he came to the ring.
Absolutely. Andy Anderson talking a little trash. Warlord still in a tremendous
look at that.
Physical condition. I didn't hear during the induction ceremony. Is that man in his 50s at this point? I believe so.
He's got to be.
Yes, both of these men into their 50s. Andy Anderson and Tyson Dean in their 30s. Warlord and Barbarian have been doing this at a high level for a long time, as have Andy Anderson and Tyson Dean here in the state of Georgia. One of the toughest tests we're going to see for these gentlemen. Anderson putting the hand up for a test of strength. This is what it gets down to, honestly. You got somebody like this. If you're a Major League Baseball hitter, you're willing to try and take on the great Sandy Koufax to see what you can do against him.
Absolutely.
Andy Anderson and Tyson Dean have two former WWF and NWA superstars, the pinnacle of our business these two men have been at. These guys are a measuring stick that Andy Anderson and Tyson Dean are trying to live up to and see where they stand. Andy Anderson leaning down, getting some direction from his manager, Kurt Kilgore. A lot of stalling here from these guys, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, Warlord getting it locked in there. Andy Anderson getting those fingers locked. Second hand coming up here. Warlord wrenching it down. That took less time than I thought for sure. Tyson Dean talking to Tristan Michaels about the turnbuckles. Not sure what's going on. Andy Anderson has the Warlord down now after a boot to the stomach as Tristan Michaels had his attention turned to Tyson Dean. Warlord powering out of this. Huge advantage there. Warlord strength-wise. Let's see if he can get back up. He's up off of his knees now. If he can turn it, he can turn the hands of Andy Anderson. He can get it there. Andy with a shot right to the groin again as Dean distracts referee Tristan Michaels. Dean distracted Michaels there. Andy Anderson with a kick to the groin. Absolutely despicable. Anderson once again in control. Tristan Michaels checking to see if there's a submission there. I don't think I've ever seen a submission out of a test of strength, but Tristan Michaels right in there making sure he doesn't want to quit. Warlord here. Michaels is distracted once again. Warlord catches Andy Anderson's foot. Anderson swinging. He cannot connect with a shot. Warlord with a hand up, asking the crowd what to do. Oh, got Andy Anderson up. We're going to see an atomic drop here. Right to the back. And shot to the face of Andy Anderson from the Barbarian. Warlord with a huge clothesline there. Anderson's reeling. Tyson Dean's down off the apron. He's not even trying to tag Andy Anderson at this point. He doesn't want any part of it. Anderson gets his head sent into the Barbarian's forehead as he goes to the corner there. Barbarian and Warlord with a double team here. Are we going to see Make-A-Wish here? Oh, Make-A-Wish is going to pull the groin and the hamstrings there. Andy Anderson is in some severe pain now. Tyson Dean's going to have to tag in if his team's going to end up winning this matchup. I tell you what, Andy Anderson's taking quite a beating here at this point. We got another stop right there, right into the midsection from the Barbarian. Kilgore yelling at referee Tristan Michaels here at ringside. Some type of the banner that we had hanging up here has made its way into the ring. Dean with a knee to the back at ringside. Tristan Michaels saw it. Barbarian turned his attention to Dean just in time to take a huge shot from Andy Anderson right to the back of the head. Anderson being methodical here at this point, still trying to catch his breath from what's happened to him during this matchup here, but he's got to stay on the Barbarian if the tides are going to turn in this match in tradition's favor.
For 4 or 6 weeks now, we've seen Tyson and Andy teaming up together and just stomping a mud hole out of people.
That is true. It's
the whole reason
they've been a dominant,
Powers of Pain.
Absolutely, they've been a dominant tag team. You've seen them. You've seen what they've done. You made this announcement here. We had these guys signed to come out to Bash at the Bridge, like I said earlier, for a few months, and we found the perfect opponents for these guys.
Absolutely.
Or you did, excuse me, not we. I guess I say we as NWA Atlanta, but the perfect opponents for the Powers of Pain. In one Andy Anderson and the Dream Tyson Dean.
Yeah, they're definitely two men who aren't going to be pushed over. They're not going to take.
No kidding.
They're not going to take it lying down. They're going to fight. They're going to fight these guys. What they're going to do.
Absolutely. They've taken on the likes of the Road Warriors, Demolition, Dusty Rhodes. Dean celebrating there a little bit prematurely, possibly. Tristan Michaels with his back turned here as Dean chokes the Barbarian. The Barbarian in front face lock, getting him to a vertical base, sending Barbarian into the back corner there. Dean tags in Andy Anderson, exposing the Barbarian's midsection there. Anderson with a slap to the chest. The Barbarian. Now we're just getting into insult to injury. Huge chop.
Oh, yeah.
Woke the Barbarian up right there. I don't think that's the smart thing to do, Andy Anderson. Another vicious chop to the chest and up the throat of Andy Anderson. Barbarian sending him into the far corner here. Barbarian going for a shoulder block right into the top turnbuckle. Anderson measuring him up with a clothesline. Barbarian to the knee and down on the canvas now. Andy Anderson now has an opportunity to choke him once again as Warlord tries to come into the matchup. Tristan Michaels with his back turned again, keeping Warlord, keeping this tag match where it should be in a one-on-one competition at all times. Doing a tremendous job here with all these guys wanting to get into the ring and interfere, break things up, whatever, what have you. Shot right there from the former boxing champion, amateur boxing champion Tyson Dean. Elbow right to the back of the head of the Barbarian. Dean lifting the Barbarian's face up here with a submission hold, twisting and wrenching the neck and the shoulder of the Barbarian. Crowd getting behind Barbarian. Kurt Kilgore at ringside once again, absolutely incensed at the crowd getting behind the Powers of Pain. Abdominal stretch now from Tyson Dean. Got to step over there. You know, when you are a professional wrestler like this, the one thing that you do notice over time is that some of these older guys have lingering injuries, back injuries, what have you, even though these gentlemen look to be in tremendous shape. Oh, my gosh. Andy Anderson giving Tyson Dean extra leverage to wrench on that abdominal stretch. You could hear the Barbarian screaming in pain as Andy Anderson grabbed Tyson Dean's hand there. Trying everything they can do to wear down these two big behemoths and take away their strength for later in the match.
Absolutely. The Warlord wanting to come in and help his partner, the Barbarian, but I think he's hurting him more than he's helping him.
Every time Tristan Michaels is distracted, tradition comes through and does something to distract, does something devious here at ringside. Huge chip toss from the Barbarian. See if the Barbarian can get in and make the tag. Tyson Dean closer to Andy Anderson. He might be able to tag Andy here. Dean now tagging Anderson. The Barbarian tagging the Warlord. Anderson in measuring up for a clothesline. Warlord with a huge clothesline. Dean's down now. Another clothesline for Anderson. Another clothesline for Dean. Rapid fire. Warlord just scooping up Andy Anderson like he was a toy. Huge shot there for Tyson Dean now. Another suplex or body slam there for Tyson Dean. Warlord getting Dean and Anderson up. We might have a meeting of the minds here. Anderson and Dean both wobbling. Huge double clothesline there. Warlord is a house of fire. He's hit these guys with everything except for that plaque he got earlier tonight. Now Warlord standing tall in the ring as Tyson Dean is in there. Barbarian stalking Andy Anderson here at ringside. Warlord. Well, let's see. Priscilla Kelly is distracting the manager of the Warlord and Barbarian here at ringside now. Not sure what's going on. Kilgore in with a shot to the groin of the Warlord. Dean is down now. Manager of Barbarian and Warlord now chasing Kilgore to the back. The Priscilla Kelly still in here at ringside. Dean has Warlord rolled up for a pin attempt. Tristan Michaels out of position there, seeing what's going on at ringside. A 3 count there. Tyson Dean, Andy Anderson win the matchup now. Kilgore hit the Warlord with some type of object here in the groin area and hit the road.
That's just disgusting.
They couldn't do anything.
Had no business doing that.
No, not at all. These men are legends. This is absolutely despicable. Their manager is back out of the curtain now. He sees what happens and hears Tradition's music playing and realizes that Dean and Anderson have won this matchup here. Powers of Pain upset at Tristan Michaels. He had his back turned. He was focused on what happened. Was focused on what was happening outside the ring with Andy Anderson and the Barbarian. Disappointing finish to the night here, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Tristan Michaels may not want to be that close to these guys. I'll tell you what, they're both quite angry at what's happened here.
I definitely wouldn't want to make anybody that big mad.
No.
Oh, goodness.
Let's see. Warlord's asked for the microphone here. Recent Hall of Fame inductee this evening. Let's see what he has to say.
What you did with the stucco with the treaty like that? You can't fight a straight man, you gotta stick behind the hairstopper
This is something Kurt Kilgore. If you did not hear that, the Warlord grabbed the microphone and has challenged these guys to 5 more minutes. So I'll have to see what happens here. The bell has rung. Referee Tristan Michaels here. The Warlord talking to him. Tristan Michaels does speak Samoan. Sorry, the Barbarian there. Tristan Michaels does speak Samoan. Yes. Andy Anderson, Tyson Dean here on the apron. See what they have. The fans chanting 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. Barbarian and Warlord want these fans to go home happy, and they know they got screwed here tonight, courtesy of Kurt Kilgore. We're going to have to see what happens here. Tristan Michaels giving the microphone to Jason Boyd here, ring announcer. We got a 5-minute match here. Barbarian and Warlord taking it to Tyson Dean and Andy Anderson here.
I don't think this 5-minute match is going to be a traditional match either.
No, I don't believe that. These fellas wanted 5 more minutes in the ring with tradition. Now, I'm not sure that tradition wants that as angry as these guys are. That's for sure. Tristan Michaels is counting now. I don't know that this match is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance either, Dad. But we're still going to go ahead and give it a call here. Tyson Dean up on the apron. The Warlord heading in. All right, Tristan Michaels. The bell is rung. Tristan Michaels got a 10 count there. Warlord and Barbarian. Tristan Michaels asking for the ring announcer to come over.
Apparently they got him for a...
The winners, as a result of the countdown, the Warlord, the Barbarian, the Powers of Pain.
Not sure what's going on here, Big Chad. Tyson Dean yelling once again at the fans here at ringside, yelling at Tristan Michaels. We see the manager of the Powers of the Pain in the middle of the ring here, standing tall with his men victorious after a count-out victory. Anderson and Dean heading to the back now. They may have had enough.
So a disgrace.
Oh, absolutely.
Legends. These Hall of Famers, both the Warlord and the Barbarian, both Hall of Famers.
The fans here wanted to see a great matchup, Big Chad. Absolutely despicable actions here from Kurt Kilgore tonight.
It is exactly what I have come to expect from Kilgore, from Andy Anderson, from Tyson Dean.
Absolutely. The Hall of Famers standing tall tonight in the center of the ring here as we end Bash at the Bridge 2014 NWA Atlanta. Our next show coming up the second Saturday of August.